Let's go there, Tracy.
We are. We're back again.
Welcome back, folks at home. Welcome back to the Purple Sofa, Joycey.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Great to have you folks at home. Thanks a lot for joining us here in the trailer park to talk some trash. That's Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
I'm Terry.
That's Terry.
And we are the Trailer Park Girls talking trash.
That's exactly what we're doing.
It's what we like to do.
Digging
we have
up
fun
stuff
doing
all
it.
over the place. Yep. We're into it.
And we're going to talk about it. So let's get started with Who Knew? But there are a couple of educational portions of this program, folks. I know you may find that surprising, but it's true.
Right.
So this week we're going to start with the How to Be Handy tip of the week. Joycey is a handy master. You know, we here in the trailer park are inspired by Red Green, a great Canadian comic who says, if the girls don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy, right? In the trailer park, you just have to be handy, folks, right, Joycey? We got all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah. We do.
So, anyhow,
Ooh, I love stuff in there.
Yeah, this week, the How to Be Handy tip of the week is multitask when you can, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm thinking, of course, Joycey, about the barbecue on the run. You know what I'm talking about? You remember?
Yes, I do.
Can you share with the folks at home?
Barbecue
on the run, ladies and gentlemen.
Barbecue on the run. So, I'm going way back to my cowgirl days again.
Back in Alberta,
Back in Alberta, we have our everybody get together, the neighbors all get together and hang out.
Have a big old cookout.
Cookout.
Big old cookout, right? Yeah.
So this one guy, he says he'll bring the meat. No, that makes it way better. Everybody's just going to contribute a salad now, and the meat's going to arrive.
This guy's bringing meat. Yes.
So we get there, and everybody's like, you know, it's getting dinner time. What's going on here? So
where's the meat? Where's the meat?
Where's the meat? So we give the guy a call, right? Oh, damn. Oh. I forgot all about it. I was into the hockey game, and I missed it. Oh, gee.
Gapped out like
Gapped out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So I'll be there in half an hour.
Don't worry, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. So he gets out of the back of his pickup truck and he puts his big hinge grill on the back, right? It's one of those 45-gallon drums you cut in half,
right?
And then you can kind of put a lid down. It's a cool thing.
He's throwing like 6 bags of briquettes in there and fire that bad boy up.
He put his briquettes in there and he did the fast let and put the steaks on there. And drove to the party. Closed it up. And he drove to the party.
Grilling while he drives, ladies and gentlemen.
When he got there, the steaks were ready.
Oh, I like that story.
That's a good story.
Smart. Multitask.
Right. Multitasking.
That's the tip of the
Cowboy
week.
style.
Right.
Cowboy style.
Because look it, here in the trailer park, you just have to be handy, right, Joycey?
Yes.
So now look it, Joyce is full of good ideas herself, and one of her good ideas is, of course, the Taking Back Words segment of this show.
Yep.
That's where we reclaim words and talk about them and try and encourage people to use their words. Grab a word and use it. We want to up our vocabulary around here.
Yeah, we got a little ticked about people erasing words because of the politically correct end of it, and so like, let's get back so we know what we're talking about. There is that's crap.
That's crap. Stop taking our words and our ideas, yes, simpletons.
Right.
So this week's word is goober.
Goober. Where did you get goober,
ladies
from?
And gentlemen? I think Patty suggested goober. So now look at
goober.
I looked in my Oxford English Dictionary, 9th edition, printed in 2002, by the way. We were talking peon last week or a couple of weeks ago.
Right, we didn't like
we were shocked by the definition.
Yes.
And printed in 2002. So anyhow, I couldn't find goober in that dictionary. Couldn't find it.
No goober.
But my next go-to is the Urban Dictionary online, you guys. And so the Urban Dictionary describes a goober as a kind-hearted and obvious goofball. This is kind-hearted, an obvious goofball. It's used as a term of endearment, and it's become like the new awesome. Goober. That
Goober.
guy's
There
a
we go.
goober. Yeah.
That's a cool word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, lovable, goofball.
Not to be
goober.
not to be mistaken and mixed up with booger.
Booger.
Booger
Booger.
is the
Now, booger, isn't that
is
the boys in
goober?
school used to pick their nose
Yeah.
and roll it up and then flick that
Yeah,
snot around?
That's the goober.
That's a booger.
Booger.
No, that's a booger, right?
Yeah. I think we're right, but
I
you know
think
what?
so.
If we're wrong, if the goober fits into the booger end, let us know.
No, I think a goober... Yeah, the goober is an obvious goofball.
A goofball.
And the
Crazy
booger
guy. Yeah.
is the rolled up snot that the boys used to shoot around in grade school. Right? I think.
Yeah. All right, we're going with that.
We're going with that.
Totally.
And let us know if we're all messed
Yeah.
up.
But
you know, that's a possibility.
Goober is definitely our word today, and we brought it back, and it's a happy greeting for a clown.
Yeah, there you go.
class
Term of
clown.
endearment, exactly.
Yes. We love you, you goober.
You goober. And if you know a goober, call him one. You know, pick up a word and use it. That's all we're saying.
Do it.
So now look at Joycey and I are mildly concerned about the I don't caretaker, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't we, Joycey? We were talking about this a couple of days ago. You know, we hate to love this guy, but look at, you know, he's gotten a motorcycle, he's gotten into shape, he's kicking Doug's butt in badminton, and last week he dyed his hair blonde, ladies and gentlemen. He dyed his hair blonde. I wasn't sure totally how I felt about it, because I'd only seen him from the back. I hadn't seen him face on.
Right.
So I wasn't totally, I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't sure I liked it. But we ran into him. And tell the folks at home, because we asked him. I mean, we just asked him.
Like what's up?
Why'd you dye your hair blonde, man?
This seems a little bit like out there. It's a long ways out there. This is something very different for him.
Exactly.
But obviously he's taking a leaf going the other way. But his excuse was, which is really good.
I think it's great.
If it's
It's great.
I know. If it's blonde, it explains all the mistakes when he makes his mistakes. That's it.
Oh, I'm blonde.
I'm blonde,
I can't
so
help
that's
it.
why
I'm
I
a
didn't do
blonde,
that.
man.
I'm blonde. I can't help it. It works out that way.
Can't you see I'm blonde?
Very funny comeback.
I thought it was hysterical.
Yes.
And by the way, the hair looks great. After that story, I was totally decided. I love the blonde hair. The blonde hair is fantastic.
I love the blonde hair.
And we're waiting
and the
for
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
with the strapped-on suitcase on the back.
Yeah.
Going on holidays with
Saddlebag.
my suitcase.
Yeah,
no,
saddlebag.
my suitcase. He's going with a suitcase strapped on the back. And so like Charlie Brown, I'm off.
And I want to report
bag.
back. I want to report back. Do male blondes have more fun? That's my question. We'll pose it when he returns from his great adventure. Anyhow, moving on to my favorite portion of the program, ladies and gentlemen, and that's where I get to go off about crap that annoys me. That means we're at the politically correct segment.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
Terry's beef section.
Mm-hmm. So look it. This week. Oh look it. This week I'm just going to cut to the chase. This week I want to talk about Hummerheads. Ladies and gentlemen, Hummerheads. Now, I know you all know what a Hummer is. It's a big, boxy passenger vehicle designed by the military folks for travel in war zones. Okay? So
Deserts.
Yeah,
really
war
tough
zones.
place
War
to get
zones
to.
where they're blowing crap up.
No highways.
Right, it's designed for that, okay? So, look it. To all the Hummerheads out there, I just want to say, you know, give your empty head a shake. Look it. You've seen these morons. They're parking down at the grocery store and the pharmacy, and they're all puffed up with pride in their ride, and they drive me crazy. There are men with short dick complexes and women with tiny tit complexes, right?
Yes.
Using ostentatious material crap, and look at
There's nothing practical about
nothing
a Hummer.
practical.
I mean,
What are you
Mercedes, even buy one of those big limousines would probably be a
Look
Hummer.
at a Hummer.
A Hummer.
And what, seriously, what do you do in a really dangerous situation? I mean, if you're taking your 1.5 kids to their private school in a Hummer, what are you going to do when a goddamn tsunami hits, you know?
You're top of the line. You can't go
Right, I
any
was
further.
like, what
That's
is
also-
wrong with you? It doesn't belong in the city. And look at, for all you
fit.
people out there,
They're big.
right, they're huge.
Yeah.
And look at, for all you guys out there who feel the same way as me, I want to give you a tip. Because if you bump into a Hummerhead down at the donut shop and he's not actually sitting in or standing right next to his Hummer, you know, this guy gives off a few visual cues about who he hopes you'll think he is. So I'm talking about a guy with Rolex watches and big diamond rings and $3,000 shoes and
Gator
$10,000 suits. Yeah.
Gator skin
Yeah,
boots.
right? Exactly. And this guy's at the frickin' fish market, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
Hummerheads.
Just down for the market.
Just knock it off, you know?
Yeah.
Get a smart car, you moron. That's all. That's all I
Easier
want
to
to
park. I know they are. That's a guarantee.
It's impractical and it's just ridiculous and ostentatious and knock it off.
It's kind of an overstatement. Like, I know the guys like to think that, you know, I look at me, I got all this money, and
Short dick
I'm
complex.
successful and all that kind of stuff, and I get it, you know. There's Mercedes and stuff for that, but that's an overstatement.
Short dick complex. I'm telling you.
Overstatement.
Right.
I want to go with the overstatement.
All right. And mildly offensive. But anyhow, moving on. We've hammered at the Hummerheads long enough.
Yes. Okay.
So look at
politically correct is
trading your Hummerhead or your Hummer rather for a smart car, I guess. You know.
Okay.
So moving on to the second educational portion of this show, and that is the trailer park trash spotting tip of the week. That's where Joycey and I help you folks at home who've never been to a trailer park spot, recognize, be able to scope out us and our neighbors.
Yes.
So, well, you know, I saw this recently and I had to talk about it. Here's the deal. If you know a guy who comes home on Friday night and parks his pickup truck in the backyard, throws a tarp in that bad boy, fills it up with a garden hose, and says, I'm taking the family swimming for the weekend. That's trailer park trash, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes you don't even have to take the family. You can just put all trailer
it's
parks
just for
people.
us.
Go sit in there, we're cool, and it gets hot there or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Perfect.
Look, we like to have fun. We're poor, but that doesn't mean we don't like to have fun.
Right.
And, you know, we can't afford an in-ground pool, but, you know, somebody's got a tarp with no holes in here, around here somewhere, right?
Well, you can put a backup just in case, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know?
2 or 3 charts, you get that water caught.
Exactly.
I guarantee it.
Long enough to get a soak, anyhow.
I guarantee it. Yeah, so that's trailer park stuff.
That's
Absolutely.
that's a trailer.
But
that's trailer
everybody
park
should
trash.
catch in on that one because that's pretty fun.
Have fun.
Yeah, just
no
don't
matter what your economic background. That's what we say.
Don't slip off the bumper. Not that I've done this or I'm trailer park trash or anything. But
We've seen it.
yeah, we've seen it. Yes.
And look at we're trailer park trash. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So now look at. Before we go, we always like to finish up with a funny story, ladies and gentlemen. We believe that the world could use a lot more love and a whole lot more belly laughs. Belly laughs are the best medicine.
Laughing.
Laughter is the best, yeah. So now, this is going to crack you up. I'm telling you, it made me laugh till my sides hurt. Can you tell... Joycey, can you recall, for the folks at home, how we We don't euthanize chickens in these parts, folks. we don't do that here. We're trailer park trash. We eat chickens. Joycey, tell them what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness.
Yes, we were over at our friend Patty's place again.
Love Patty.
And she was telling us about a neighbor of hers that has some hens.
Yeah.
And she's had them a very long time.
They're
and
old.
They're very old.
Oh.
They're not laying eggs very
They're
much
not even
anymore.
laying eggs, yeah.
Yeah. So she was wondering, Patty said, why do you keep them? Well, the old lady said, I really don't want to have to put them down, it's a big job and all that. Well, Patty suggested that they should be euthanized. And me as
in the backyard.
me as a cowgirl, that just we don't euthanize hens in these parts.
We don't euthanize chickens around here, man. We don't do that. Even an old, battered, used-up hen.
Just the image is
Chickens
very
now.
funny. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah, if they're old and tough and leathery, then it's chicken soup. I mean,
Six little holes,
yeah,
six
right.
little burials.
There's skin in a chicken. And do you euthanize, bury in the backyard?
We don't do
dig
that.
hole,
No. We don't do that. Yeah.
Cross, dirt
An
lays.
old laying hen is dinner tonight to us because we're trailer park trash. So
Sally, she was a good old hen.
right. And now she's a delicious stew, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So now look at time flies when you're having fun, and look at that's it for this week, Joycey. Unless did I forget anything?
I don't think you did.
No. Do you have anything to add?
Only that time goes by really quick when you're having fun.
It does,
Yeah.
and we hope you're having half as much
And
fun
I am
as
having fun.
we
Yeah.
do doing this. And we thank you for taking precious time out of your busy schedule to join us for a belly laugh. And certainly, speak up and talk back.
Absolutely.
Speak up and talk trash. We'd love to hear from you folks.
Suck it to us.
Suck it to us. We'll talk about anything, whether we like it or not, whether it's politically correct or not.
Open page.
Open page. So look at, from the trailer park, that's Joycey.
I'm Joycey.
And I am Terry.
And there's Terry.
And we are the Trailer Park Girls talking trash.
Absolutely.
Thanks
and
for joining
we're now done for this week.
Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen.
Toodles.
Sayonara. Au revoir.
Later. Later,
Later,
dudes.
Gator.
Later, dudes, dudettes.